What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys. Today I have a review of SH FIGUARTS Kaiju number 8, Kaiju number 9. That's right, my zillions. The creepiest kaiju in town is here, and I'm very stoked to have been able to grab this. Now, I do want to thank everybody that, whenever I say help, support the channel, click a link, like either here on Facebook, wherever, they might pop up, when I do like Entertainment Earth stuff, because, I get a little bit of credit each time, and this helps the channel, because sometimes it could get you some cool things, like this figure. So, shout out to every zillion that's ever clicked any of those links at any point. It does build up. It takes a while because, you're not getting a ton. But I did want to shout you guys out. That is very cool to anybody that shops through any of those, not just Entertainment Earth, like any of the links I ever post. It really does help a little bit. I mean, it doesn't help a ton, but every little bit helps, and it definitely helped with this guy. And that said, that was good because this was one of the figures I canceled in October, and it was out in October in Japan, but it just came out here in the last week or two, depending on where you bought it, right? So it's just, distribution's happening right now in the United States, so I was able to pick this up now, which is awesome. I really wanted to check it out. You guys know I love Kaiju number 8. This is the main villain of the series, and I was definitely looking forward to getting this guy, and I hope I was able to get him before the end of the year. So you know what? Without any further, this is a really nice box. I love all the zipatone on this. Anywho, without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Kaiju number 9 out of the package, and it is awesome. It is so good. I really, really like this figure. Let's do the articulation first because it's pretty great. The head moves spectacularly. Then you got the neck joint, and that moves really fluidly too. So check all of that. You have a butterfly joint in here, so that's pretty awesome. You get all the way across there for a nice right hook. You have a swivel at the bicep, and the arm can go up and down at the shoulder as well, and side. Then you have a double jointed elbow. You have a hinge swivel at the wrists. The upper body moves really, really nicely. The waist is super fluid, really awesome. Then the legs have a drop down joint to start at the hip, and you could get the legs pretty much a full split. Then can kick forward pretty high, back, swivel at the thigh. That butterfly joint, the drop down joint really works nicely. There's no thigh cut here, but it rotates up there, so it's basically the same. Double jointed knee, really good rocker at the foot, toe hinge, goes back and forth. So yeah, the articulation is rather spectacular, and this guy is nice and sturdy feeling. All the joints feel really, really good, guys. Like better than Kaiju number 8 did. And because Kaiju number 8 has a little bit of looseness here and there. This guy, oh yeah, that is fantastic. So taking a look at this guy in full, as you can see, he is really, really tall. It's, a tall FIGUARTS, and that's awesome. I really like him. He's really lanky. He's got a very, very nice sculpt throughout. He's got some decent paint. Yeah, sometimes FIGUARTS, they can be painted a little bit more, but I think it's pretty good. You got the paint at the knees, that kind of brownish wash. You got it at the toes as well. And the nails are painted as well, as you can see there. Kind of like a gray. Yeah, I'll zoom in for you. There you go. Looks really good. Then you got a nice musculature throughout the legs. And look at the detail on it. Really, really good. Really awesome texture to the skin. It feels so good. Or so, like, not good. But good. The leg muscles are really nice up at the thigh. Nice cuts. Really good legs. Again, sturdy. The feet. Pointy toes. I like it. Really nice there. Then the Krajiji section. Looks alright. But, you know, as you can see, it's like kind of like a gray, like muscle body in a way, you know? Very bony looking. You have like back here this gray spine that looks like armored almost. I like that. And then you got the ribs, and then like all the back muscles look really cool. And then you got these spikes here on the back with the little dots around it. Actually, those are sculpted in and then painted. That's pretty cool. Very, very nice spots. And I like the spikes a lot too. Like that, they're curved. You know, same thing on the shoulders. You got the spots, and then the curved. They're curved inwards. They're curved towards the front. And focus. There we go. It looks really, really good. As you can see, in the butterfly joints, you have more of the spotting. And then you have it in the chest here in the middle, which I like. Again, you can see how it's sculpted and then painted, and I like that. See some veinage in the chest. And then you get all the ribs and his 8-pack. Looking pretty good. He is cut up. Skinny cut up, you know, that skinny cut up. His hands look pretty good. You got some of that brown paint on there as well. And the nails are painted that gray again. Looks really nice. I dig it. The arms are very, very good looking. Really well done too. And then we get to the neck, and that looks awesome. Great sculpt work there. And this head sculpt is phenomenal. First up, look at that mouth. Oh man, it's painted perfectly. The white with the black around it. The teeth look great. And then the mushroom head, double mushroom head is crazy looking. Got the veinage underneath. That's what the side profile looks like. The back. Top of the head. It is nuts. What a crazy design this guy has. I love it. It's so good. It's so creepy. You know, like, and the figure is great, but like it's like if you watch the show, it is pretty fantastic and a really great character, and this is good stuff. You know, I'm really happy again, like that I was able to get this, you know, before the year is out. Like, this is definitely going to be on my best of the year, but so are the rest. I don't know. My plan was, even before I got this guy, because I wasn't sure if I was going to get this guy. And another one is, you know, out as well, like one of the cadets, but like, she's great too. But I'm definitely not getting her before the end of the year. Shinomiya, but like this one I had to have. Like, it throws a monkey wrench into my plans, because I was gonna have, you know, rank them all together, Kaiju number 8 and the other two, but like, I don't know. Now that this one is here, I'm not sure how I feel about it anymore. But I might still do that. I'll tell you this. Whatever rank they were going to be at, those 3 other figures, with Kaiju number 8, Mina, and, I'm forgetting his name, the white hair dude, gray hair dude. Like this guy, if he's part of that, if I decide to do them all together, and he's got also the brown paint at the elbows, he just raised their level all the more. Now that we know the figure is awesome, let's take a look at the accessories and see if it continues the awesomeness. First up, we get the hands, and we get a good amount of them. We got open hands. We got pointy finger hands. We got sort of like, that's pointy finger hands, open hands. More pointy finger hands? How many pointy finger hands does he's got? He's got a lot of pointy finger hands. And then more open hands. Slightly less open, slightly more open. I still don't get the double finger pointing hands. I don't know. They're the same. But I don't know. Maybe they're not. But they look good. Either way, you get hands, and I'm happy about that. Then we get multiple heads. First up, we get this smiley head. Open mouth head, I should say. Looks really good, as you can see. Very, very nice. There is a ball joint. I kind of meant a ball joint here that would go in there. Yeah, what else? But yeah, you got that head there. Then we got this head where his mouth is open and his eyes are open. Look at that. Creepy. I love it. You know, like, not that his eyes aren't open the other way. It's just they really, really, like, open up at some point. And they're beady. And they look cool, and yeah, it adds to the creepiness factor for sure. And to continue that creepy factor, we got a really open mouth head with the tongue sticking out, and it looks like a wave coming at you. Doesn't it? That tongue looks awesome. And look at the inside of the mouth, just black, sinewy. Gross. I love it. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. That is pretty fantastic. I think this might be my favorite head. And then we get some effect part hands, which look awesome as well. These like bubbly things coming out of them, bubbly energy. Really, really cool. Look at that. I love it. And there's more of those. Get even more of those. Again, kind of like the other hands. It feels like there's just doubles of everything. I can't understand exactly what's different about them, if anything. But they do look good, and I'm glad to have more, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're the same. Can you guys see any differences? I don't really see any differences, but what else? Get a lot of hands. It's good. You know what? I'm really silly because he does have one extra thing, and I totally forgot about this. We get more arms. That's right. He sprouts arms, so that's why everything, he's got doubles of everything. Duh. Right? That makes so much sense. Totally forgot about that. So you have to pull out this back piece here of the spines. It is delicate, as it says in the directions, so I do want to be careful about that. There we go. And then that's going to go right in the middle. Oh, wait. Don't these come out too? They do. Okay. Is that one piece? I don't even know where it went. It is. This is one piece. Maybe that little piece shouldn't come out from there, but that's fine. Maybe that's why it was hard to come out. But then you pop that in. Now he's got the extra hands. And that's why we have doubles of all the hands. I mean, I knew this. I don't know. I forgot. But yeah. How cool is that? Like, he gets all of this extra, like, spikes. Yeah, they come out of those spikes. So, pretty cool, right? Right? Yeah, I like that idea. And then we could totally do, you know, the extra energy hands here. I'm so silly. Why do I forget these things? But yeah. There we go. Now you can see them go on. Everything went on really easy. The heads, the hands, the back part even here. Very good. So there you have it. You got, you know, extra articulated arms. Exact same arms as what we have here now. Just attached to his back. With this extra, like, ball joint here. So he does have an extra ball joint here. All the rest of the articulation is the same as the other arms. So yeah. That is absolutely incredible looking. And let's bring in Kaiju number 8 now. And earlier, just to mention this, earlier I said he's a little bit loose, but he's not really loose at all. His toes hinge, like, I feel like gives me a little trouble when trying to, like, pose him properly. But otherwise, he's absolutely fantastic. And like the rest of the figures, we do get an extra head faceplate for him. And this one has the energy eyes, which looks really, really, really cool. Zoom in a little further on that. He's kind of looking upwards. Very, very nice. I wish he was looking straight ahead, but it's consistent. Like, a lot of these are, you know, done with, like, you know, with more character, you know. So everything else looks really, really good on this. So yeah, faceplate. We got a lot of faceplates for this guy, which is cool. And again, there's another figure out in Japan. It hasn't come out here yet, so you know that's good. Here's how this one looks now. Yeah. I love it. With the energy. So yeah, that one hasn't come out here. It's the blonde girl with the giant axe. I can't wait to get that one. But we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that one. Definitely gonna wait on U.S. release, which I think is next month, I believe. It could be this month, but I think it's next month. And then I believe next week in Japan, we're getting another one, Lieutenant Hoshima, who's really, really cool. He's a swordsman. So, you know, he's coming out also, but again, waiting. No rush for those, you know. They could go into next year's, you know, decisions for best of. If they're as good as the figures this year are, they're not going to have much of a problem getting on there. But this is awesome. I love how they size together. Kaiju number 9 is a little bit bigger than Kaiju number 8, but not that big. You know, not that much. Like, Kaiju number 8, he's a pretty good sized figure art. So I do like how they scale together. And here are all 4 SH Figuarts Kaiju number 8 figures that I have together, and they are awesome. I really love this line. Really great, really, really cool. I mean, the show is amazing. They're coming back for season 2 very soon, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, this is good stuff here for me personally, as an anime fan, and a fan of this show in particular. Yeah, these figures have really done it for me. Really great stuff. And just for fun, here are some other Earth Kaiju and heroes that could face off against Kaiju number 9. And my final thoughts, man, another really great Tamashi figure this year. Really awesome. I think every Figuarts that I've picked up this year have been awesome. And I want to say they're all in contention for your best of the year figures. Like, I think I'll have to go over that again, but I think they are. I think all of them are on my best of the year so far. You know, I haven't eliminated everything yet. You know, it's got to go down to 24, and I have over 30 right now. But right now, I'm pretty sure every Figuarts that I've picked up this year is on that list. And this guy certainly is. He is spectacular. I love this figure. It is so good. All the accessories are fantastic. Even, you know, the one for Kaiju number 8. Like the articulation is great. He's solid. It just looks awesome. He's creepy. The sculpt is good. The paint, you know, it's not a ton of paint, but the paint where it's there, it's good. So I really like it a lot. I think it's a fantastic figure. Like I said, it's definitely going to be on my list. Right now, I have all of this subline together, and I think they might stay that way. This guy's gonna raise that level for sure, but I think I'm doing it that way just because, you know, there's so many things that I want to include on that list, and that's like a good way to, you know, include more stuff, is to join up things that are in the same line that you got. You know, if it makes sense, and I do that. I've done that, you know, for years now. I think this is one of those places where it makes sense, but like individually, this guy would rank high, you know, on his own too. So it's a great figure, guys. It is absolutely stunning and fantastic, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm glad I was able to pick it up. Thanks again, everyone. You know, you helped make it happen, which is very, very cool. You know, so yeah. Really appreciate that. I got a figure to show you guys that I think a lot of you are really gonna like and want to get. So I hope this helps. It's a fantastic figure, and I think you should. So there you go. If you want your own, click my link down below to Entertainment Earth. I believe there's free shipping on this guy, and it's in stock, so you could use my code UZTOYS for 10% off all in-stock purchases. You can't beat that, guys. You really can't. And there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, want to go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Until next time, peace out, peeps.